Today I will show you a few tips about how to decor your small studio apartment on a budget using only furniture from IKEA. Today's episode has been totally inspired by this YouTuber that I've been following for some time and which shows us apartment in New York. But what I realized is that he liked to show us very small apartments, and this gave me the idea of maybe I could help some people to decor this kind of very small apartment on a budget and with furniture that anyone can buy in IKEA. And here we have our very small studio apartment in New York. I created this apartment by myself, it doesn't exist, but I will use it as an example to do the entire interior design of this tiny space. The studio is 3 by 5 meters, or which is the same 160 square feet, has a built-in wardrobe and a small bathroom that I will show you later. Let's start with this exposed brick wall, something quite typical in some of the New York apartments. Here we have an only one sink in the middle of the wall, and let's imagine that the owner has not provided kitchen furniture. No problem, let's go to the kitchen section of the IKEA online catalog, and here we can find multiple kitchen options starting from the most basic. As you can see, there are multiple options to choose depending on your needs. You can choose either a top cabinet or just a shelf, and those chairs are available in different colors and can be long or have the same height as the upper cabinets. You can even choose to have the option of an oven integrated in the cabinet. In this case, I have chosen a 3-unit kitchen with a sink on the left, a work area in the middle, and the hob and the oven on the right side. The space for the fridge will stay on the right side of this wall, and as you can see, it's super easy to personalize your kitchen in just minutes. And a very useful thing that you can see on real time is the price that this kitchen design will cost you. And this is how our world changed completely, where there was an only one sink, to have a fully functional kitchen at a reasonable price adjusted to our possibilities. A very useful tip for all small spaces is that the furniture has a dual functionality. So we are going to choose a bed that has a function of a sofa to occupy the least possible space. And this is the sofa that I have chosen for this design. The price is one of the most expensive, so I imagine it's also one of the most comfortable too. You can open and close it in a matter of seconds, and I have chosen it in a light beige color. It is very elegant, and the light color will help us to be able to decorate the room later in any color palette. This sofa bed does not take up too much space in our studio, and this will allow us to have much more useful square meter in our apartment. And now let's see what can we do in this empty wall that we have on the opposite side. Let's go back to our IKEA website and go all the way down. Here we will find the IKEA planning tool, with options to decorate your dining room or your kitchen. To decorate your living room, you will find a bedroom planner, and finally the storage planner, which is the tool that will help us to visualize our storage furniture. I am going to use the Ivar planner for being the cheapest and the more versatile of all. Tell me in the comments what will be the furniture model that you will choose for a small apartment. I have put an auxiliary table on one side of the sofa. Later I will show you how it opens. I have also added blinds and curtains to make the window look much bigger. To give a little more depth to the space, a large image of the Brooklyn Bridge is hanging above the sofa, a small glass table to use it as a coffee table, and on the kitchen wall, 2 folding chairs that can be used when needed, new rack in the living room and in the kitchen, and of course some greenery to make the space much happier, as well as different points of lights to create several environments depending on the activities that we are doing. I decided in the last moment to add one shelf more above the 2 doors of the bathroom and the closet to decorate it, but also it can be used as an extra storage. Our Ivar furniture has a built-in work table which opens very easily to get to work whenever we need it. This way you can have a small work area that takes up very little space and can be closed and hidden when we are not using it. The auxiliary furniture that is next to the sofa, it's actually a folding table which can be for 4 people. We have an open space in front of the kitchen where we can open our table to have a small party at home. When the table is not needed, it can be closed and put it again on the same place. We can also keep the 2 stalls inside the closet, and the 2 chairs we can hang them again on the kitchen wall. Although the closet doesn't have a lot of space, it is functional and allows us to store all our clothes, especially if it's only one person living in this apartment. The door next to the closet is the access to the bathroom. This is how it looks before, very simple, a sink and a WC, and on the right the washing machine, the dryer and the shower. I have given a new life to this bathroom with all IKEA furniture in wooden finishes. A cabinet with several shelves for storage and decoration above the toilet, a mirror with a shelf, and a double auxiliary cabinet under the sink that can be easily moved to put clothes inside the dryer. When it gets dark and we want to go to sleep, all we have to do is open our sofa bed, move our coffee table aside and make it now our nightstand, and if we feel like, we can even watch a movie before going to sleep from our bed. The different lamps that we have in this apartment will allow us to create a very cozy atmosphere before going to sleep. And that's all for today's virtual interior design in a supposed apartment in New York. I leave you here a quick before and after. If you like this project, give it a like. Please consider subscribing to this channel since these are the types of videos that I love to make, so you will not miss any future project. Hope to see you very soon. Bye bye!